There's Nia. You're gonna go get his tail. He's gonna come up here. Yeah, well, he's coming up here. Come on. Come on, you can... Yeah, there's a leash in the way. There. You can come up, okay? Yeah, that's my guy. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. Oh, you're also upset because you're stuck in there. Well, we'll get you out soon, too. It's not been a good day, Tan. I was called every name in the book. I should have written up about 18 students. I have been fingered. I have been everything. And that is the world that we are living in. And I'm getting to where I just don't have it in me to try to be nice. Excuse me, I'm not arguing with you. I don't care. And I had them sitting there doing this in my face and the whole bit.
Why?
Because I said it wasn't good to send 4 people down the slide face first with somebody at the end who's going to hit them with a hockey stick. And that's my job, to do that.
Yeah.
Well, it was enough fun to get over there and discover that he's been there a few times. I guess Jim has been updating her too. He says, oh no, he comes by constantly. Slows up, peers, goes up, bangs on the door. Like I don't get these behaviors. This is odd stuff. And I don't know if I have the right to actually send RCMP after him. I think I do.
Yeah, you do.
Well, he was never evicted. It was abandonment. And I'm sure we've got enough on board with, but Dan and I should at least have a rental agreement in place before I do that. Say, no, let's see why I was going to send the other one out. This is the one that trashed the place. And I know I've got pictures and video that it was that bad. And I wish I had video of when he was in my face, because he threatened me. He actually threatened me and told me I was going to do exactly as I was told, and blah, blah, blah. Like, it was just bizarre, all of it. So, or else. Like, what does that mean? You know, he's a tall guy, right?
Yeah.
And he was right in my face. And Linda said that to me. She says, she says, I just stay clear of him. Well, the stuff with holes in the walls and kicking doors in and all sorts of things. This is... You like sitting with the... This is very uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable being there. That's a good thing. I let know I'm there. Well, this is because I don't... at least she knows, because I don't always lock the door because I'm waiting for somebody to show up, but I don't know what to do. Tell me something. You sit here and I sit on the bed and try to keep them in with my legs or feet. Yeah, they're just... Good
luck.
Yeah, well, he's just having a blast over there. He's beating the snot out of the blanket. Oh, there's Mew, and she's watching Lady Grey. It's okay, I know.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Not so sure if you like this idea, are you? Push that block back in a bit, okay? Or what? Yes, thank you. I don't know what to do, if I should be talking to the RCMP yet. I think I need to talk to Dan and say, what do you think should be happening? Because I'm not impressed with the fact he is on this property.
Yeah.
He is... I don't know if it could be argued that he has a reason to. He could say, well, I know Dan. Well, Dan needs to be behind this as well. And okay, if that's the case, I will formally make the complaint, and I will name you, because the RCMP would follow that up.
Yeah. And
I will name you, and my tenant is concerned, and I'm concerned. So... Oh, looky dad. Yes, okay, we'll keep rubbing her tummy. I'll try to get a picture of it. Oh, you're such a Twinkie. What is this? Yeah, she can't play with your hose.
No.
There.
Oh, look at this.
I know. I found the other leash. Found the pink one.
Where was it?
She had it in there with her. And she cuddles them. And I think that's just the most bizarre behavior. Because she doesn't cuddle the leash right now. He's playing with the leaf. He isn't hurting anything. He's batting at it. It looks like a toy. It's a punching bag. And she's not after the leash now. I think it's a comfort thing. I don't know what to make of it. If I had something to put in there with her clothes-wise, it would be nice. I'm surprised how well Mew puts up with this. It's like they feel for her. I feel for her. See, if I was actually paying attention, I'd get actually good tape. I don't. I just point the thing and hope to God it picks up something, you know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, you little turd bums. Can you leave that alone? Thank you. I really like him. Gunner just goes, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
He's a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. And you're very attentive to being spoken to. I know you are. God, Tim, if I had time, that cat could be just incredible. Probably is anyway. He's going to be incredible anyway, but do you realize the things I could be teaching you right now? Sit, stay, walk on a leash. He's really doing a number on the plant leaf, isn't he? Well, it's fun. He can't hurt it. You know, if you bat at it,
They want to come out for a photo op.
Just don't let him any further.
They want to come out for a photo op.
I don't know if you can get behind that thing. And we do not want to be moving it, do we? I'm going to eat that with some cheese, and you can put right now. There's still extra pierogies. I'll put them in with your stuff. Because I won't eat them all, about 2 of them. Okay? I know you're such upset little guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just want out. I want out.
Playing soccer.
That's what I was thinking. Those aren't the two that usually are out. These, we're swapping it off, aren't we? Put these guys in and get the other 2 out. And then eat something. And I don't know if I can make it till 9 o'clock, Tim. I don't think I can. I'll be lucky to make it to 6:30 or 7.
Sitting on the food dish.
Well, if you give me them, I can hand them to you. Pam is just a little ways off the Mexican border, and she has put 3 alternators in that vehicle.
3?
Yeah, 3.
There's a severe problem with that car.
Well, I told her to keep her in prayers, and she said she was almost to the border.
Oh, you know, Mew, that's icky.
I guess everybody knows where the meal ticket is coming from. Is that it? Okay, and what's he doing up there? Oh, just checking it out. Well, you guys don't eat until Gunner's ready to eat. Yeah, I know. And Little Prince is going, but aren't I the Little Prince? No, well, yeah, I know, but the Regent's the one who sets the rules.
I am determined not to quit the city.
What's the other stuff like?
Urgent hour of need.
It was pretty rich broth. The broth I took off of it was pretty rich too. I gave some to her today on her food, and she just thought it was incredible.
I pray to God Almighty.
So
Not one of us is found wanting.
there's still not quite a container of broth that came back off of it again.
For relief.
If I refreeze it, it's kind of like ketchup, you know, the Japanese or Chinese stuff for 1,000 years. And there's 2 others in the freezer. Now listen to me. You have some of that and those wraps. I want one at least chopped up for the kittens. And you eat the other one, okay? She may end up on kibble for the next day or 2.
Your brother, the Eastern Emperor.
Oh, look at you.
He could surely provide an army for our relief.
I'm having sour cream. Did you have sour cream? Look at this. I'm gonna think about it.
And he's
What?
not.
Did he go somewhere?
Yes, he's up there.
Oh my goodness.
Queen needs to know.
Yeah.
Queen Thrith knows perfectly.
He went somewhere.
King Edward
Where'd he
of Wessex
go?
is to speak. She would certainly
I
be
don't
ill-advised if she refused to
know.
meet
Where'd
me.
he go? It's okay.
Look, you.
Missy Volker, he's coming right back.
You're told. You might spare your life.
He's coming right back. It's okay. Got a good girl. Got a good girl. Yeah, got a good girl. Yeah, such a good girl. She's crying. And she's been sitting here crying since you got up. And squalling. Or meow, 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 meow. So
You spoke
that,
before in the bards of the
did you hear
Rhine.
that? You better talk to her when you come over here, okay?
Most of our people know nothing about them.
There are moments, Tim, that Cannock's
But I was
blind.
always curious.
I have some words here from the Romans themselves.
That she actually acts like she has vision issues.
Help me to translate them.
So you pat her and tell her that you're here because she's staring off with whatever. Oh, there.
June,
He's here. And she picked herself up and started,
Nefas,
to babble.
Tibi Finu.
But she acts like she's blind. The way she goes on.
Don't ask. We may never know.
And I can't decide if she is or not. I wouldn't know the difference.
To you and me,
And that may be why Mew isn't fighting with her.
the sentence.
Would they know?
Yeah.
They actually would,
So
wouldn't they?
His
They
lady
would know.
is here talking to us now.
Of expectation, life's short. Even while
You realize that could be a 15-year-old cat and we don't know it.
runs a mile.
Yeah.
Don't trust
Yeah.
tomorrow's vow for free.
And at that point,
Pluck this.
she really needs to be monitored in here, and I don't know what to do with it. I think that she needs to be on a lead with a litter box and any number of things. I really would hate to lose her outside. I would just feel awful.
As long as
I
there's
would.
breath in
Yes,
my
I
body,
would.
I will protect you as your son, Alfred. Believe me.
He's doing another run on Nia? Okay, watch. I'm stalking Nia. Why not? That could be fun, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, Nia won't hurt me, so I can do it. Shit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He is. I'm stalking Nia. Oh, there's Mew. I'll go hide. Oh, you saw her, didn't you? Okay, time to hide. Oh my goodness. he doing? Beating the snot out of the leash?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, probably. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. As long as he's soft paw,
Yeah.
he's fine. As long as it's soft paw. He hasn't figured out what to do with the towel down here. Should I attack her with the towel? Maybe not. I'll just pretend I'm over here. You know, you could be a real nasty little ass.
Very good.
Yes.
Bring the cage on that!
Hi, Mew. Now that would have been a good picture. He ran off. Okay, you have to watch him. He's got a really long lead, okay?
Oh, he's only got half.
Oh, okay. Good.
Arthur, cover up! Sam, whoa!
Don't like the mouse. What, do they look like animals? What is with it?
I don't know. They got it down every night.
What? Boy, isn't he?
Somebody drags it down every night.
Okay, well then let's put it back up, okay?
See, here it comes.
He doesn't drag it down. He's not out. That's a cord. You need to stop him from doing that and set it back up. Because those are the things that you have to teach. Okay? Those are the things that you teach. And he sees it as a animal or something. It's, you know, whatever. Pass him over here and I'll talk to him for a minute. Come here, you. Come here. Oh, wee. Sir Osborne, what you doing? Sir Simmons. Hi. Are you tired yet? You're tired yet? Oh, I'm not tired. I'm just gonna cuddle. We're gonna rub the ears and tell you what a good guy you are. And everybody else got to go to sleep because you weren't dancing around in there. Dude, I pull on your beard. I'll pull on your beard. I will. I will. Oh, Jessica. That's your son. That's your son. Yeah, that's your son. Mew's coming up to visit. She wants to know what's going on. Oh. Yeah, see, he may settle when I put him in there. Okay? Well, he'll quit dancing all over and irritating everybody else. You got the most energy and drink stuff out of there. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Oh, that was so good. Yes, I know. Okay, so don't forget to talk to Missy Folker there, okay? Where's your paws? I'm gonna rub your paws. Oh, just kisses. Gotta cry. Little kisses on this one. No, I want to look at your paws. I get to look at your paws. No, those are your paws. Good boy. Good boy. You wanna go to bed, Matt? Sure? Yeah? You wanna go to bed? Oh, I'm up because I'm a little twinky. I'm a twinky. I'm a little twinky. What? You don't do boxing with me. We don't box. We just do whatever. Oh, Dad, yes, I know. That's my finger that tastes like oranges. You don't like oranges. No, I don't blame you. Here comes Mew. She's gonna come check you out. Yeah, well, she is. What is this machine failing? What's going on?
No, we can't get past the wall.
Oh, okay. That was the end of the city gates, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, he's eating. Oh, you want to go see? Oh, shit, man. Talk about excitement now. Yeah, Dave's down there eating. I see that. Where do you think you're going? Ow. 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 you want that you went no longer?
Where you go? Sahara is that way.
Ow. 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 A wolf would? You will all die.
Nur neither Bragnis king blowy. Cantarita blowy.
I think somebody just pooped in a litter box over there. You're doing drugs. You are really doing good. I guess if I could only work with one of you, it's going to be you. And then I'm going to assume that you're going to train everybody else. Yes, it's Mia, and I say you have to sit up here. I say you have to sit up here. You can't just run wild. It doesn't work that way. Oh, that's Rolo, isn't it? That's right. On the ceiling in this place. Wow. Look. There's cats up there. There's cats everywhere. Those ones aren't getting at me yet, though. Isn't it priceless? You see what I mean? That he's observant. Yeah, this one is a real smart little guy. And it isn't like they're not all real lovely kittens, but this one, what is that? The learning curve is a lot, like it's pretty cool.
Got really good cognitive breath.
That's the word. Yeah. Let you just, wow. See? Oh, and there's stuff up there. Oh, she's over there. That's right. It's like he keeps getting his bearings as to where is everybody in here. Yeah. And his eyes should be really sharp by now. Hey, Mia, what do you make of him? I don't know. Hey, Sir Simmons, what are you doing? There's not just that, he'll see the TV up there moving too. Yeah. Wow. Let's see if I can get a picture of you. You watching that again? Sir Simmons, what's up there? Well, you gotta look over here at it. Or is it just because it's a cat?
I know she knows it's a kitten.
I don't know.
That's what it is, right?
No,
Okay, he's looking
she's
at
fine for a
her
moment.
now.
I don't know if she knows it's the kittens or if it's... See, she wants to do this with Mew. She wants to do it with Mew and Mia. She crawled in and groomed him. So at least this is another cat. I don't know, here, I don't know if it's that she knows it's the kittens. I think it's just simply somebody. I have wondered if I should devote one of them in with her when she's downstairs. But I don't know who. I think little Spitfire's the one to do, because the gray will torment her to no end. But Spitfire might cuddle up and chill out. I don't know what to do. I have brakes on the van, Tim, that are going to cost $700. I am riding on no brakes. I have a mouth that has to have about $1,000 worth of dental work. I have a house over there that looks like that, and I am missing all the rent. That means $2,000. That's the cash flow. And in the middle of all of this, I've got Tim, who can't remember to empty a garbage. And I'm overwhelmed, Tim. I'm just taping Mala. I'm not going to sit there. I don't have it in me to do it. I figured this would be more important to play with these guys. Let them play. By 5 or 6 o'clock, you can have something to eat. I can have something to eat. And I don't know. If I do sit here till 10, it's going to kill me tomorrow. I've got an awful lot of territory to cover. I wanted to go out tomorrow afternoon with you. I had thought of doing it Saturday. I don't know when I am doing it. I'm probably not. So it's not like I'm a horrible, bitchy, real bad person. I wanted to go and do something for your birthday. I figured if we even drove to see if we could get to Hogan Park, which, by the way, I think Yellow Deli or Yellow Barn is closed because of water damage. The phones are off. But you can get through that way. And I thought, well, you know, that would be something. But I don't know when I'm going to do that, and I'm not going to do it next week, and we don't know when anybody's coming to do whatever, and we need kitty litter is the next thing we need. Preferably the clay. That means you could take your ass, walk to Save-On, and get some. You could use another cart, or I give you that cart. I thought there was another one here. If there was another one here, I would put one in the garage. I think it's hanging in there. It's silver. There's a little bit of play happening then. The white one is the cleaned up one for there, but it would carry your oxygen. And you could go and do that. She's actually doing some play. And I don't think it's because it's kittens. Although she's very juvenile herself. Yeah, so, okay, well, now I'm going to... In fact, she's grooming, and that's really remarkable. Hi, guys.
Now she's getting dishes about it.
Well, don't be getting dishes. Just... Oh, I know. You did this last night to piss me off. Kidda girl. Aw. See, there I am. No, I don't know if it's vicious. I think
She tagged me, so...
Okay, so she's got a couple claws, but she may not have meant to tag you. We're all playing. Remember, these guys are bouncing all over behind there, which you are not paying attention to. And so...
What are you guys doing?
That's kind of cool. And she wrestled back and forth with them, which is kind of cool. Yes, Mew, you don't know what to make of this, do you? I know, you guys are so smart. Yeah, well, we brought in the, I don't know who, from the wherever. There.
Okay, little misk. I don't know. We gotta come up with another name for you, too. Okay. Yeah. See, look at that. There goes the tail. That's a good thing. Oh, now you better talk to Mew. But this one knows damn well that Mew's top dog. And that's, see? This is called playing. Ooh.
Okay.
No, that's fine. Let it happen. Just let it happen. Mew said you're out of line even if this one was rolling around. And this one said, but, so it's okay. This is not what I went on at the school, Tim, and it was holy hell. I have lived hell for 3 days with virtually every kid there. And I am the only playground supervisor because everybody else has quit repeatedly. So I'm the only one still there. We got a bunch of EAs, and EAs are fucking useless. I went to one today, he's a guy, and I said, I'm having a problem. And he looked at me and said, what's wrong? I said, I am the only one here. Really? Yes. I said, do you see those boys over there? Oh, that's, yes. And I usually get along well with one of them. He does classroom monitor during lunch. He told me I could basically go fuck myself when I told him to quit taking kids and shoving them head first into the cement.
So that's not cool.
And then I said, you're out of the gaga pit. I don't give it. I don't give a damn. I don't care what you say. Like it's really bad. So I have chosen not to take this to Brad or to write these kids up. I've been trying to pull my EAs in. I'm the only one there. And I've got the full fucking thing I'm walking. And he said, oh, those ones? I said, yeah. You know, he says, I'll hang out at the gaga pit for you. Thank you. He's male too. Okay? He's a big guy. And things started to settle down a little. I had children up on the rails jumping off and shoving other kids face forward into the cement. And my job is supposed to keep that from happening.
Yeah.
Well, this is pretty tricky, isn't it? And I'm the only one there.
That would make it very, very tricky to do.
It's been really tricky, and it's worse because I have everybody challenging authority a lot. I really don't buy the fact that it's because it's Christmas. I don't buy that. I really don't. I think that basically what they all realize is there's only one of me. Oh well. And what's remarkable is I actually may talk to Brad and my vice principal and say, you know, I hate to say this, it makes me incompetent, but you guys could do a few circles out there, it might help.
Yeah.
Because it's just me. And the EAs are really tagged to one kid, and I'm going up against a lot of really obnoxious behavior. And so then they say, well, what do you mean obnoxious? Go fuck myself? Well, you should be writing this up. Well, I would be here till 3 o'clock recording every kid. So I'm really feeling a little frustrated, and I think Brad would go with this. I think he would if I say, you know, I've been able to negotiate, but we are really a little over the top at this point. And it is over the top, Tim. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
He's up there. Can you pick that up that they knocked out? He's going like, hello. Hi. There's Twinkers. Yeah, you're stuck up there. You better figure out what that is too. Again. You know, if you took her and moved her over there or set her over here, it would be a good thing, wouldn't it? Yes? If you get those two guys and give them to me, pick them up and give them to me, and you can set her on here.
I think that you knew they were your kittens, and I promised you we were going to bring the other two in.
Over here.
But at this point, it's kind of like mama cats, like we disengage. So when the others were playing, that was play. That was almost play. But she's more interested in Nia right now. You really like him. What, do you think he's sexy? He is a holy man. Trust me, he's not interested.
And I don't think it's, when I said that was silly. It's not that. It's not a instinctual sexual thing. He is the personality that she can connect with. Yeah, he is. He's a holy man. Oh, I know. Maybe we'll figure out your name sooner or later. Maybe you're Mary Magdalene. Well, no, not quite, but look at these two. Gosh. They're getting all tangled up, but I guess that's okay, right? And this gives them some wrestle time. Is that it? Yeah. Imagine what it was like in here with 13 of them. I spent 6 weeks doing that. And I'm glad I can see it now, because I don't know how I did it. I blocked this. No, that wasn't there, and then I don't remember. I know I had it blocked. That's basically still that bed area. It was a little bigger mattress or something. And there we were, and I blocked everything off with cardboard, and they just zoomed back and forth in it.
Yep.
13 of them. And then they would collapse, and I'd have to feed them, wipe their bums, and water them, and the whole bit. And then they'd snooze for 5 minutes, and I watched a lot of... We had cable in those days.
Yeah.
We must have, because I don't remember what I watched. Channel 2 or something. Like,
CBC?
Yeah, what's the one from... The British one who everybody watched for years? What's that?
Upstairs, downstairs?
No.
Downton Abbey.
Coronation Street.
Coronation Street.
I watched that. That would be on. Look at you little twits. Okay, who's fighting? Oh, it's her. Oh, that's Spitfire. I'm just gonna... You really can't do him in. You just pretend to. He thinks you're tickling him.
Sunday's the Grey Cup, too.
Huh?
Sunday's the Grey Cup.
Well, then maybe Sunday you're sitting watching the Grey Cup, and that's the end of that, okay? I don't know. If I have to, I put a candle on a cupcake, bring it up here and say happy birthday. This is not really the way I wanted to plan it. I thought it would have been good for us to do some kind of get-together with somebody. And that's not really how the world is working out. If Ryan's not available on Saturday, I am still over there doing something. I would like to try to do language on Sunday. And it would be great to go over to Victory Church even. That would be actually a good thing, but I don't know if I'll get there. If I did language and then did departure over there to do any more wrap-up, I don't know. I still have a bedroom to paint. I've got a stairwell that really isn't a big issue because I'm not going all the way to the ceiling. I'm going to do it halfways to where it's the doorstop. Like I did this before. where I painted half and I put in a whatever, like a piece of doorstop. I will put it in with maybe another piece on it or something. The lower half can be painted. It shouldn't be done until somebody comes in because it could get scarred up, right? But I still have one bedroom to paint over there, and it's full of junk, and nobody wants a closet full of ceramic tile. Do you know how much that will cost to dump?
Yeah.
It may live there forever. I don't know what to do with it. I really don't. I can't imagine trying to use it for virtually anything. I don't know. Manfred's been there and said, nah. Ryan was all excited. Oh, ceramic tile. And I said, I don't want ceramic tile. And Manfred said, you don't want that on that floor. Any movement and we got an issue. Well, there can be enough movement in that house. If it was the cement downstairs, maybe.
Well, you do run cement.
And then it's going to be colder than fucking hell.
That's why you put down ductwork.
Well, I'm glad that you have those bright ideas. How much money have you got to spend?
Yeah, I know.
And would you do it with ceramic tile that is not all the same tile and already scarred to shit?
No.
Well, there's a closet of it. I did think that I could bring it here and turn it into a patio. Pretty wild, huh?
Then again, you got the movement thing.
Not on the ground, I don't. They would go in literally like bricks. And you put 4 in. 4 in, 4 in. And you basically just build it like that. And that's the only thing I can think to do with them. Short of send them to the dump. And I could use them out on that driveway. They would do it. I rake the driveway back, and I bury them in it. Wow, huh? I rake the gravel back over it. Which would save me about $250.
Are you checking them out?
Well, you are. They're trashing their towel. That's what they're doing. Yeah, they're making a mess. I'm gonna do a little couple of minutes with. Yeah, with him. You're doing good. You're actually sitting up. And you know, I think, is this a okay cat position?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna fall your bum off. Put your bum up there. Answer the phone quickly.
So what
please,
this
and
does
put
is
this on pause.
allows him to connect a little bit with this one now.
Because he actually likes Gunner. Like this is another thing with I'll watch this one, but he likes Gunner. Missy's watching. Yeah. What's going on? Oh boy. Little girl. Things are so different here than whatever you lived. I know they are. I know they are. And it's like she's, you know, these cats or other two critters are from a different planet. Well, I know they are
I'm sorry
because
if I disturbed you.
they're my kin. Just leave her be. Let her go bother Mew and see what happens. Look.
I believe Athelstan is dead.
No, it means that Mew likes this one for some reason.
He appeared to me.
You
Here,
should fix her box, please.
in this room. He blessed me and made the sign of the cross. But he was silent. His image faded almost as soon as I saw it, and I knew that.
And that's interesting because I thought of that the other
He
day.
was dead.
I actually did. Maybe today. And that one's in. You've got your foot on the leash. So I guess it would be an idea if you didn't, right? Oh, there's Gunner once. Oh, so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh, we'll get you up to Gunner in a minute, okay?
Queen Princess.
Is not dead.
Thank God
He is
you
no
are free.
ordinary mortal.
I do. Thank God.
Climb in her box.
But also
It's
your son is
bizarre that Mew is not
I just
really too concerned. And she did. She
But
rubbed
as
noses
it
with her. Oh, is that your protege? Oh, it might be.
Athelstan.
Yeah, accounts will adopt somebody.
Why
Or
is
maybe
that
that's
so
her
important to
protege.
you?
Uh-oh. Well, we didn't invite you into my house, did we? Or is that your protege, Mew? Maybe. It's kind of bizarre.
Athelstan is the father of my child. Alfred. The father. And when Ethelwolf found out, they cut off my ear as punishment. Oh. Judith.
Talk about.
Don't you find it strange that all these Vikings have an English accent?
Yeah, well, these are not Vikings. These are English people. Or from Mercia. I guess that's why they have an English-sounding accent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Eyþór. Yes. Come to me.
Check them out. Oh, Dad, there's Gunner. He's back. He's patting your head. Good grief. You should see this. Oh, what, do you want in there too? They drive you nuts when you get in here with them. Oh, yes, it's a crate. Yeah, it's like your safe space. Oh, I'm not worried about it. There, I'll sit back far enough so he can't smack me on the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's checking that out. Yes. And then we'll get somebody else out for a bit and let this one just do her own little explore moment. I don't think it's just because it's her kitten. I think it's got to do with the cat connection. That's what I think. If it was her kitten, she'd be more concerned. Yeah, and it's just kind of neat to have, cat moment. Yeah, just cat moment, huh? Eh, Volker? Oh, and there's food in there. Oh, maybe that's it. Could be. They got food, and I'm out here.
You suffered enough, Helga.
Uh-oh. Guess he just got pulled off. He is not as pleased with her. He just battered her back. And yet Mew likes her. Everybody's got a favorite. Yep. See? I'm gonna go fight with your tail. And it's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Now, I actually don't think it's fully always because it's male or female kittens. Because he took to Mew like there was just, it was bizarre.
Yeah.
But he's actually, oh, I don't know, he could torment her. Maybe he's having fun.
Could be.
Could be. I'm just gonna have fun with this.
up there. Oh, and there's Gunner. Yes, there's Gunner smacking at your nose. Why are you smacking your nose? And you would like some of that num-nums. I know you would. Gunner's ignoring it. Oh, and there's Mew. This is all good stuff. This is good for you, too. Yeah. And then you turn around here and talk to me. This is all good learning. Yes, it is. It's good moments. We're learning to be together. Yes. Oh, there's Mew learning too. Mew is learning too. Mew, he smacked your protege. He did. He smacked your protege. She did. She sat there and got cuffed in the nose 4 times by Gunner, and now she's over here with me.
Oh, God.
Yeah, what a good girl.
You must have your lifeless living before you can even consider this.
You want to maybe deal with the kitten up there?
What are you doing?
Between killing myself.
Hey.
That's a good way to pull it all back down, isn't it?
Come on.
I'm a slave.
I
I have the
Nia.
same feelings.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah. What's she doing? Should I put her in a box for tonight? Should I do that?
Making an escape.
Should I do that?
It is both entity to survive.
Maybe I should.
Whether we like
You
it or
taking
not.
your other water pill?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Gunner will get you out in a minute. The bed is really the place, isn't it?
And you will once more be
Are you
queen.
coming over? There, see, it's the magic shirt.
With you
Good God, I don't come up here unless there's the magic shirt. Is that it? Yeah, like, they don't love me. They like the magic shirt.
Well, magic shirt's only part of that.
Huh?
Magic shirt is only part of it all.
Oh, well, there now we're checking out. Yeah, see, him and Mew are a whole different thing. Yes, I know. Oh, dear. And she's gone to sleep. We're cuddled. And we're all happening, aren't we? Good.
May they feel the warmth of the fire like the love of the people.
Uh-oh. I think they... Oh, well, here we go. Now we're going to run over there. Where are you going? You don't want to be in the middle of this, huh? Fine. What's that? Oh, photo op. Photo op.
Twice a week now. He's crying for you.
She really sits where she's putting it.
Yes,
Yes, they have. Oh, look, somebody
here
to
comes
beat
the
up.
other one.
And she probably won't retaliate. Although I don't think she'd retaliate anyway. She doesn't retaliate against Mew either. But she really doesn't. Now that he's all tangled up, I guess you should fix it. Here. There. Okay, so now he can bother her and Nia can come sit with me maybe, okay? Nia! Come here, there's no pussycats over here. It's just you and me. It's you and me. Come on. Oh. It's you and me. I know, those cats are just cats. But you know, you and I are something else. We know that. I know we do. Yes, you are a holy man and I am a holy woman or something, okay? We know that. And those are cats. Yeah, we knew that, didn't we? You didn't know that, did you, Tim?
Nope.
Oh, well, you do now. Yes. Oh, that's my boy. That's my beautiful boy. Oh, yeah. That's my beautiful boy. That's my boy. staring at each other. Oh no, she's listening to the TV. Nope, she's looking at me. That's my boy. Oh, and Nia's over. Look at the oh, Nia's over on her lap. Yes. I am tickled that she's got a little bit more inquisitiveness going on. You know, last night we decided you were blind. Maybe you got the gist of that. Well, she's kind of paying a little more attention. And she likes to cuddle up near somebody's leg or stick her nose under you. Yeah, oh, yes, it feels good.
Who sent you?
Oh, and there's Missy over there. She's just watching, or was. She was watching. Where's Kim? Come on, oh, okay.
Oh, yes,
he's
the
cuddled
babies
there.
are
Okay,
over
that's
in
fine.
there.
That's fine.
They're fine.
They play.
Players.
Don't worry about it.
I have lost all faith.
Yeah. Come on. Or are you going up to see him? You don't know. What? Oh, and Missy's over there and Nia's gone to bed. Yeah.
I will be the emperor. Long live the emperor!
Long live the Emperor. Long live the Emperor.
Girl. Yeah. Missy's got a heavier coat than you. Whether that's because she was outside and is downstairs, that might be it. But she has a heavier coat. Yeah, just my Mew. Just my Mew. Just my Mew. We gonna come have a chit chat. Oh yeah, the babies are over there. No kidding. I know. Yeah, there's those icky babies. Don't worry, you are doing a good job as an auntie. You really are. You are just incredible. She says, I don't care. I don't want to do it. You are doing a good job. I'll really use you over here very soon, okay? Yes. To do something. Tim, if you can come over here, it would be a good thing. I'm not doing well standing up at this point. And I really should have called in sick today. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so if you sat down there and got him out of that area, that would be a good thing. Yes, guys, we'll get you guys up too. I spent almost $100 today, just short of 100, for a dentist to tell me he will have to extract the tooth that they have cleaned. He said, well, you know, cleaning can do that. What? We've compromised the tooth now. I think it's what she did because I was in a lot of pain during the cleaning.
Shouldn't be in pain during cleaning.
Well, I was in a lot of pain. Okay, so I get to spend $1,200 to get a tooth out, or I get to live with this. Another tooth. This is where my life is right now, okay, Tim? And what's going on over there is nightmarish. You have no conception, you have not seen it. I've got somebody there now working on Lionel. They're going to stay late. I can't get in there tomorrow because it means we're right in the way. So I've got Ryan lined up for maybe Sunday. It needs to be vacuumed. I don't know if I have it in me to do it. It will be enough for me to have to paint things yet
there are still things that need to be painted. Not heavy stuff. I don't need to use ladders, but there are things that need to be painted. And I rebuilt the tiles today. And the dude who was there, I said, "What do you think of my workmanship?" Wow. So I used another $15 worth of silicone to rebuild the tiles that have been hit with a hammer. I'm assuming it was a hammer. There's no reason why those tiles should be cracked like they are. They have like a glass shatter. Well, there's still enough intact, like this way. So I'm going straight over top, playing with my, ice a cake, smooth it out with my fingers and my spit. This is nightmarish, Tim, what I'm living.
Yeah.
Literally fucking nightmarish. I need you to go downstairs, give me him to me, and I need you to take the key out of the cat cage and put it on the stove.
Now he's in your bed.
Okay, well, he is. And she's in a bed. That's good. I'm glad everybody's happy. Yeah, you're in a bed. I see that. You can, if you get back, thank you, you put that on the stove?
Yes.
Well then, yeah, I will see it and it will cue me because I don't know my own name anymore, Tim. I really don't. You see this? He's going to try to jump. He's going to try to,
I've
jump.
got to fix my foot.
That's exactly what
Which
he's
has
been really bad today, too. That's what he's thinking. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Can you do it? No, you're not going up there. If you're going to jump, you're going to jump. Oh, but what if I fall? Oh, but darling, what if you fly? Watch. I really don't want to, he keeps thinking he's going up higher. You going to do it? Get ready, Tim.
Come on, Gunner.
He's going to do it, isn't he? He's going to do it. Oh, Gunner. Sir Simmons Osborne. Axel Rosalie. You can do it, Gunner. Go for it. I don't know if I'm ready to parachute yet. And I really do think that if these guys weren't here, Tim, I would probably be slitting my throat by now. I can do it. I can do it. Oh, God.
I think you broke your cigarette.
I'm not worried about it. Yeah, if they weren't here, I would be slitting my throat. I'm really trying to figure this out. Are you going to smoke this?
If you let me, I will.
No, you will not.
Okay, then I won't.
You are going to go find something and put the tobacco in and rip it open and put it in it. Here, go do that. And
Just a moment or two.
You open it up and you put it in a little container.
Work on that.
And I'm assuming you have no rolling papers.
None.
Because I would like it if you could pray. And if you pray, you can take it and I don't care how you do it. You'll figure it out, okay? You offer it to the directions. You can go put it in the garbage can. It don't fucking matter. But you've got a little tobacco now, okay? Oh, Gunner, you're... Oh, Jesus Christ. Up! There. Are you going to try to get down? I'm still thinking about it. go and do that, please? I need to go to bed soon, okay? Or something, or I don't know what. What am I doing up there? Oh my goodness, it's Gunner. Put it in a little container and rip the paper off, please, and bring me the paper. Gunner, what are you gonna do? You're still figuring out how to get down. No kidding. You can also bring me the phone too. Oh look, it's Missy. You talking to Missy. I could really use to bathe by tomorrow. He really doesn't know what to do with this, does he? I don't even know if this is the phone number anymore. Thank you, give me that. Hello, Dan?
That's scary.
Dan? Here, take this, please. I don't even fucking know my number. The phone. 9.
Look at her. Look at my boy. You coming down?
Hi, Dan. I'm hoping you're in finally and having a beer. I'm just kind of getting in now because of things with Tim. Tony's been over there today working on Lionel. I gave him a key to the front door. I take it he will lock up. You may want to check it. And he's going to probably be in there tomorrow, too. Gunner, what are you doing? So, as you know, 604-793-67. Okay. I'll talk to you more. Okay, Gunner, we're going to teach you how to do this. Take the camera. Pay attention with it. Come on. We're gonna jump. Come on, you're gonna jump. Whee! You jumped. You jumped. You did. You can do it again. Come on. Up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come on. Do you see what I mean by we're learning? You're a good boy. Okay, up you get. Nope, you're gonna get up there and try it again. Yeah, this is how they train cats for the circus. Up. Up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, look at the look. I know what she's saying. Come on. Come on. Come on. Whee! Oh, good boy. Good boy. You did good.
My butts.
Okay, you're going up there again to do it.
Oh, good grief.
Yep. Okay, come on. Come on. Good boy. Now what it's going to take is 2 or 3 of those. Do you see what he's doing? Look at this.
He's climbing across here to get to the bed.
He's a pretty agile little boy.
Yeah.
He's just not sure if he can do that. And all he needs to do is a couple of hits, and he will do it. And he will leap. Ready? Like he really holds well. Woo! I've got to go to the bathroom,
what I mean?
and then we're going to eat something,
You
and then
will
we're going
do.
to talk to Missy, and then we're going to do something else, okay? And you can either pour me more wine or I will. I could really use to just get drunk. It's a really overwhelming moment over there. I feel a little strange. Oh, and I'm sitting way back too. I've got to just sit here, take this and take pictures or something, okay? And then we're going to save on, and you're doing that, and I will get the seat pulled up and anything else that has to happen, and and then when we come from save on, I can do the gas and the bank, all right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that might be better. Well, I'm glad I didn't walk over there if it's raining this much. And then I want to go over to Paula and take a look. About the keys, I'm sure I did. Yes, they feel really loose. Is that normal?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, everything has to adjust yet.
Give me that and you can get out here. There's no reason why you can't. Oh God, fucking damn it all. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Have the big ones of kitty litter? Tim?
What?
They don't have big ones of kitty litter?
No.
God. Well, do they have them over at Freshco? Did you get your quarter back?
There was no quarter needed. No, security guards have keys.
What?
Security guards
Here we are.
have keys.
Oh, that's right. Well, Yeah, so between today and Saturday, it's probably just as easy to do it maybe tomorrow. I have to get materials for the sink. And then I've got somebody who's going to fix it. I take it they're going to charge me about $150 to do it. Pretty cool, huh? And then when they're done, it's not really done. I have other stuff I need to do to it yet. I need to drop a few finishing nails in as well. I have to go into something. It doesn't look that bad right now. It doesn't look spectacular, but I actually,
Compared to what it used to look like.
well, compared to what it used to look like, it's a mansion. But right now, I thought, you know, this is livable. Even the colors, this is livable. You know, the floors are clean, but I have to have a working kitchen sink that the faucet is not in cockeyed, which is what it is. Which explains why we were having issues with it. And that's when I climbed up underneath it and said, well, this doesn't make sense. Okay, so Lady Grey went in and talked to Nia. Mew is mad. Nia got out. And Lady Grey is hiding in Nia's thing, and Mew is staring at her. That's because Mew will not get into Nia's box.
Oh, yes, she does.
Wow.
Hi, Pods.
Thank you. See, look at this over here. Okay, we have to do our photo op moments. So let's start with this. Give me, come here. Come on. Oh, I'm such a Twinkie. We didn't do any cuddle time. Okay, just pick her up, and I'm doing a talk for a minute. It's time for the, go feed you soon. And what time is it?
After 5.
Okay, well, in about another 15 minutes, I'm going to go in and put the other thing on for whatever with the video thing and stop the molotapes. Here's Twinkie 1. Oh, good God. And no, we're not getting them out. We're going to get this one in first. That's a good idea, isn't it?
But there you are.
Come here. Okay, if I give you a leash, there's a leash, and we'll do a photo op moment. And by about 20 to 6, he's dealt with, and I won't run a big whatnot, okay? Okay, just hold him for a minute, okay? And how about I just no. Here. I have you. I have you. I have you. Jorokai. Hold on. We're gonna do this now. Whoa! Ow! Oh, we're gonna do the owl moment, you and me. Ow! Oh, you have so much fluffy weight on you. It's just terrible.
In the litter box.
Yeah, I know. They are just blitzes. Just hang on, and we'll deal with it. There's a lead. Look at my owl boy. Owl. You really do know what that means, don't you? You're a good guy. You are. Uh-oh, here goes little Prince. Okay, come on. No, we're going to sit. I've got to go inside and do that with the camera soon. What am I doing up there? Whee! Good God. Here. Fuck. Tim, I really wish that I had just the 5,000 to 10,000 to spend on the place. Okay. I've also wondered if even putting Ryan in, I should list it. The problem right now is the capital gains is 50% tax. I would be lucky to get 250,000 back. I actually would be lucky to get that much to pay out the second. So that's kind of where it's all at. Ultimately, I just keep holding it until the bank says, we foreclose. And I go, that was easy. You see?
If they foreclose, you lose everything. Even the 250,000 you make off the sale.
I wouldn't make anything off of anything if they foreclosed.
Yeah.
But if I can hold it, I still have a cash flow, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not a good place right now where everything is at. Including the fact that I do not have the taxes at all for last year because I thought I had them and now I don't have anything. And that would have meant saving umpteen months. And you see where we're going now with this? Take the claw out of that. So it's a really bad place.
Get up there and do
All
it
of it.
again. I love it when he gets up there and goes, gotta check them out. Yep.
What parts?
Yes, my guy. Come on, beep, 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 boop, boop. Beep, beep, boop, boop. I'm doing this next. It's straight fun. Not really, but, you know, we're pretending it is.
What's your problem, Bunkin?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Huh? This is not going to be cooked like tonight. But I might be able to get the rest of the lettuce into it. Okay? And that will cook down. And I don't know what we're going to do with hoping to God that it will take the other container. Your other thing to do will be, if it won't cook down, then you put 1 or 2 or 3 of the little thingies in a container. You pack some lettuce into it, about this much, and then you fill it. Okay? Because freezing it will do the same almost thing. I use the lettuce because so much of it has water and it goes back out into whatever. There are more eggs down there that I will either feed you or the cats. Do you need to eat them? Not really, it's no big deal, okay. Well, then we won't worry about it. We may feed them to the cats.
I really wish I was physically able to help.
And I was going to say, last year this time, we were going down to White Rock every week or so to just have a drive. Well, guess what I'm doing this year?
Driving Paula Crescent, not just to have a drive.
It's not. I have to admit, I did sit there today, and you know that coffee moment. I got there and I moved the buckets around and I did this and I did that, and it's like, okay, that's as far as I'm going. I'm just going to sit here and collect myself. And I'm shaky, Tim. When I walk in that place, I start to shake. It is bizarre. This is an emotional reaction that I'm having, and I never thought I would ever be like this in my life. Ever. I never thought I'd be like this. So the bottom line is you had to move your leg. That was so cute. She was just sitting there like that. There's Twinkie Butt. These are the pictures Chris loves. And I sat there looking at it going, you know what? The carpet's the issue now. And I'm seeing this giant braid rug in it going, fuck man, these walls are incredible. I can't believe that living room. I don't know if it's the paint, my prayers, or my ability. Might be all three.
Probably.
Because those walls had holes in them. And I don't know why they fixed. And I just look at the walls and go, they're like little, it's like pearl all the way across. Wow. I didn't do the one around the fireplace, and I probably should have. And that's because Ryan said, no, he wants to do this and that. He says, no, I want to paint something. I said, you get on the carpet, and you're screwed. So, maybe I will decide he can't do that. I might do that. I may paint that wall and say, I would rather you didn't. Because we are at this point. Painting that wall now is no big deal. That's easy. I've got enough paint to finish it. And if I had to repaint over it, a white would do it, or any off gray. It wouldn't have to be a perfect match. Any off gray. And that's the other thing. I should be going to Home Hardware, finding something that looks almost the same and saying, that's close enough, that would cover it. Like before there's any kind of other stuff on it, because they have no code on the bucket. There's no code. Which would be
Tim,
great if there was,
we did
but there's
a lot
no.
of wonderful day trips. Upwards of November, even into October. And now we are reduced to simply pictures of kittens and cats. It's bizarre. They're watching the screen. They're actually watching the screen. Both of them. Who's out? Lady Spitfire? Yes. Lady Spitfire and you two are a couple. We know that.
Well, what, we're not sure.
A Little Prince and the other one are, it's odd because I hadn't thought of these two matched this way, but that is kind of how it really should be. Little Prince and Lady Grey and Spitfire and Gunner, because they are actually, it's like, who were the ones in the Matrix? Neo and who?
Trinity.
Neo and Trinity. Oh, we can add Neo to your name, huh? Oh, you're gonna like that. Lady Trinity Spitfire. Trinity Spitfire. I like that. That's a good one. She's in Nia's bed.
You thought they'd be happy.
Well, he's sitting here looking at me going, I thought we were gonna sit. Come on, Nia. Come on, it's the green shirt. I put it there just for you. Yes, are you gonna come up? Oh boy, it's the magic shirt. Oh, I know. That's my boy. That's my boy. You are so patient with coming up for a cuddle. Oh. You are so patient. Yes, you are. Okay, so you're gonna come turn some lights out.
and she's out, and if you have to, you could put her in bed. He is more than happy to sit up on the perch and survey his kingdom. He does know I'm grooming him for whatever. I don't know, something. So if you can nuke your bagels and your stuff and eat, maybe she'll lick the butter off of it. I don't know. Thank you for turning that out. I'm giving Nia his moment here, okay? And it sounds really bad because I ask you to do these things, but you know what? It's also important that some of our twosome here don't feel displaced. And so he did. He came over and he looked at the green shirt, and I said, okay, we'll do that. Yes, we'll sit for a bit. And then we'll feed everybody. Yes. Oh, you want a high five? Oh, high five. Yes. Oh. We haven't high-fived for a long time. High five? High five. High five. Come on, high five. High five. Oh, data boy. Yeah, data boy. Oh, and there's Trinity. I may call you Trinity, okay? I will call you Trinity and he can call you Spitfire. I like that.
I'd be all right with Trinity.
What?
I'd be all right with Trinity.
I actually like that. Trinity. 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 Oh, I like that. Lady Trinity Spitfire. So if she goes to the vet, that's her full name, and she goes by Trinity. Trinity is in your bed. Yes, she is. Did you nuke your stuff yet?
Yes.
Okay, well then get it and let's get on with it. And we can sit here and watch people kill each other. It's great.
I'm ready for it to open.
Well,
Overflow.
why is it not open? Well, hi, Gunner. Gunner and Trinity. Yeah. She's having a big talk with Fulker. Okay, here she is. She's over. She's licking your butter.
Who is?
Trinity. She's sniffing it anyway. I think she's licking it. I think she is. Is she looking at? What's wrong? They both are. Lady Fulker and Trinity are both at your bagels.
Why does it not surprise me?
What's wrong with this, Tim?
I don't know, I haven't been on it all day.
Well, it's actually working. Is Firefox opening? Can you open through that?
Because all my passwords and everything else, I do this.
Well, I don't know what that is. That's not Google Chrome. you ever run CC Cleaner?
Constantly.
Okay, she's had enough. They both have. They both ate whatever. Okay, Trinity, you can't get any closer to the TV because you're all stuck with where Mew or what Lady Folker is. They licked butter off your bagel. They licked butter off your bagels.
Sorry, my bagels are cold now anyway.
Oh well. Well then, put them back in the whatever. And can we get on with things here?
Trying to.
Well, I don't know why this is just doing what it's doing, Tim. What have you been on today?
Nothing.
What does that say?
I can think of no one who I would rather represent my case for your faith. What? But the issue is simple. I shall be forever in your debt. What use?
Who? What? What are you upset about? You don't know. Spitfire, but it's not something I want to call her every day. Lady Trinity Spitfire, like when you're mad, you know?
You come here of your own free will.
I like that, Trinity. And Mew's gonna lick it too. Trinity started.
Morpheus.
Trinity started.
First,
And Lady Folker got up, looked at her, came over and went,
sensed something.
lick, lick,
So I spoke
and went
to
and
my
hid.
father. He told me a story.
Who, you think Mew's
You were a
Morpheus?
priest.
Oh, she's got the eyes for it, don't
You were a
she?
Christian.
Yeah, she does.
You worship the God.
And-
Morpheus always
Jesus
wore
Christ.
sunglasses.
Who's
Is
Nia?
that true?
Who's Neo?
Who's Nia?
Who's Neo?
Who's Nia?
Neo.
Do you still worship this God?
Neo. I thought that was
Are you
Neo.
still in your heart a Christian?
Not really, is it?
No, not yet.
That's Neo. That's an older Neo. That's you sure that's not Morpheus? No, that's the Dalai Lama.
And a third time.
If I told you
Say it.
that who arrived here was Maxine and David and Zachariah, Caitlin and Danae, you can... Yeah, Mew, a hiss is a good thing. Because
You know why you're here.
each of their personalities mirror it.
You have been brought here as a sacrifice.
Little
to
Prince
God.
is a little like Zach when he was young. That's a little like David. You know, I'm just kind of here. I've arrived. She is a lot like Maxine. I never knew what to make of Maxine. Was Maxine ugly, pretty, what? Just fucked in the head. And then
two other ones. There's Gray and Spitfire, and Spitfire's more like Danae. And Danae was maybe before you knew them.
He is neither willing nor is his face.
And Gray is like Caitlin. And that scared me today. And I said, what have I brought into my house? Because I really do believe cats embody energies.
Looks like your God finally came through.
So coming up with other thoughts, Trinity is good. I'm astounded that she's still up and nobody's eating yet.
Tomorrow at the sacrifice. If not, then all shall fade.
And I'm going to change these, and this is our big night. It's Thursday night, and we don't have to get up till 6:30. Well, you get up at 6:30 anyway, but I get up at 4:35. So this is my big night.
Before anyone else can claim this honor, I desire to be sacrificed. For the sake of my family. For the sake of all of you. My friends. But even more, for the sake of all humans in Midgard.
Soup today. That's what was in that container.
I trust that the gods will find my sacrifice acceptable.
It was bean soup.
I look
And
forward
it came
to
in
it
with your
joyfully.
stuff yesterday. And I tend to take things like tea bags and shit forward. And I didn't realize it was in there, but it was. And I don't know what possessed me to look at the stuff today. I was so cold, I thought, shit, maybe there's a can of vegetables in it. I'll eat that. And there it was in the box in the back room, and damp, you know, like condensation on it. But it was still cold, so I drank it. It was, which tells you it wasn't a real thick soup. It was drinkable. She's settled behind your thumb. Here, get off of this. Well, there, she's... Okay, you are now going to build, when you're done that, more bagels for tomorrow. A bagel for tomorrow and 2 muffins. We'll put them on a plate and get them up on the printer. And this is not a question of you can do it. It's a question of having it prepped because there's not always time to do it. Okay? Hello? Are there bagels downstairs?
They're right up.
There are bagels in that box, yes?
They're right out.
Well, I guess that's what you're going to work with. So before you build bagels, you're going to take another plastic down and you're going to find bagels out of it. Hello?
Yes.
The lettuce has melted away, and I think we can get the other stuff into it by tomorrow morning. I may have to turn it down to cook it down a little further. I've got a whole lot of those shrimp things for what's her name who's gone to Mexico. So we've got to use them because they're taking up space where I don't want them to take up space. And because they're tomato and whatnot, I'm sure they will work. So you do a good bag of bagels, because I don't have bagels here too. And when I bring this stuff in that's loose, you're supposed to be processing it, aren't you? Yes? Well, they're really dried out now, but they probably weren't when they got here on Monday. It's not really like waiting to whatever to say, okay, now I'll make something to eat. I don't want us to live life like that. We can't. It doesn't work. And tomorrow I get to go down there and deal with a bunch of little assholes again.
Or was it today?
I have 2 girls that have hassled me for the better part of the week. For some reason, they think it's real cool to tell me that, do you know what homophobic means? And I said, yes. Then why are you homophobic? And I said, well, I'm really not sure what you mean and what that has to do with anything. What do you mean by it? Well, you're homophobic. Well, you know what? I think you're challenging me because I told you can't do what you're doing with climbing to the top of the swings. So this has been ongoing, and I've kind of ignored it. I haven't discussed what does it mean, or otherwise. I've just kind of ignored it. Today in the hallways, a kid who has got real serious issues. Don't confront him if he's in a mood. You better get Brad. That's how bad he is. I came down the hall, and there was Anita, the other supervisor. She's leaving because she's put in whatever, and we're getting another one. And he went, there's the homophobic teacher. Now this threw me, Tim, because this kid is not in the same grade and was not privy to any of the stuff that went on. So he went on and on and on, and I looked at him and I said, well, what do you mean by that? And so my other noon hour supervisor, who was at least there, was witness to it. And I said, this is not appropriate. And then we talked briefly, and I said, what do you make of this? She said, what was that about? So I told her about what I just told you. And I said, I haven't been sure what to do with it. She said, I would take it up with administration. I was told today by the vice principal that kids will be kids. And I should go and have a heart-to-heart talk with them. I looked at her and I said, well, we've done that, but my concern is that this appears to be traveling outwards. And I spoke to Ingrid on the phone tonight, because I called her back on Facebook because she called me, and I told her about this, and she said, oh my good gosh, without an apology, that's an automatic suspension in our schools. This is totally disrespectful. This is discussing somebody's sexuality. This is not cool. I said, that's good, because guess what I told my principal? He said, what? And I looked at Brad today on the playground, because he said, I'm sure it's so-and-so, because I can't name the kid. He says, and I said, that's her. And I looked at him and said, you want me to have a heart-to-heart talk? Why don't I talk about what I did in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and the woman I should marry to? And he just looked at me real weird. And kind of backed off. I said, you know, I haven't gone there with gender issues. Or anything else.
Especially if they've been traveling for days on end.
That's why I brought it to you. But right now, this is a hot enough topic. And this is not acceptable with children, with the whole issues of LGBTQ and everything else.
Are you the emissaries from King Horik?
Okay, so you're gonna go down and get your bagels
Well, I can tell you
organized
once,
and
you're
make
wasting
some
your
new
time.
ones
It's
up,
my
okay?
land, and I wanted a return.
If you need to
That's
do
all I
2
have.
bags, do 2 bags. They
He
will
wants to make
keep.
peace with you.
One of them
Come to
you
some
would
kind
put
of,
down beside
agreement.
the fridge, and
But
I'll
tell
get
him
it
if he
into a
leaves my land,
fridge,
we can
and
have
the
peace.
other you bring up here, okay?
But not before.
And then I get to eat, and they get to go to bed, and everybody gets to eat, and we're still rolling here.
And I also. Where everybody knows. 3 eyes are better than 1.
You know, Gunner, you are the new Dalai Lama. And the other one is not gone yet. That's a good boy.
You, look away! Pull out of your way at once!
Okay, so throw the meat in.
Microwave right now.
I'm blind, see?
You just can take it out and set it on the counter by the kitchen sink.
You know,
Take-
You're going to try to kill us for protecting the
take
reputation
it
of
out.
our mistress? Shame on you.
Set it on the counter.
Upon your mistress by chance. We are strangers here, traveling to the great ash tree, guests of Yarborg.
Yarborg, then why didn't you say so at once?
We will just return to our horses then.
And then they are going to
What did the
eat.
chief tell you?
And everybody is, it's about, what time is it? I don't need that locked. What?
7 o'clock.
Well, that's about right, 6:30, 7 o'clock, okay? Now,
What do you think?
I'm not getting anything other than loose stuff. You have to process this when this comes in, Tim. This came in Monday, and you haven't done dick with it. I hate to say that, that's not my fault.
Didn't realize it had to be done.
Well, I guess it does. You need to open it up, look at it, and decide what's going on in there.
All right now. I come to you as you desire.
If you can use some, I pull shit out and I send it to Daphne. And if you can use some, you have to fucking process it.
Right.
Do I pass your test?
I owe you an
What are you
apology.
doing over here? Oh, I'm gonna learn to jump. Or maybe not. Just gonna go up over your hose. Which you just did. Okay, no. Hey guys, are you playing with that? You are, aren't you? I don't know if I can get pictures even there. What you doing? Oh, you're playing. Oh, yeah, it's hockey. They're playing hockey. Tim, I come out here and it's a good hour before we get to this moment. Regularly, this is what's going on.
Of course, it's gotten worse with the cats here too, right?
Well, it is because now we sit and we do the whatever, or you do that, and I sit here and I talk to you about the day, and then we put them in, and then we do another 2, and but it's been an hour before we got to this moment. Oh, it's because it's a hole.
Yeah.
So we're checking this out. It's like a cave.
Yep.
Also a cave. You want to get out too, don't you? I know. Now, what did you get done today? Did you go out and rake out front? And you swept Kevin's area? You must have swept Kevin's area because I did not have to vacuum the stairs today. Which was
Told you I would.
very good. And it's been almost twice a day is what I've been doing with it, because it shakes so much of it down that then he just tracks it in. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it.
No, Pumpkin. You should be nice.
Pumpkin just told them that they weren't supposed to climb up back over on that area. She's enforcing the rules. I just find it's bizarre that
I don't know what time it is. It's
Yeah.
well, then we're here a little early, and that's okay. I have to have that place open tomorrow. I have to do pickup, and I've got to get it opened. Linda or Dan are capable of unlocking that door in the morning if I don't. Or I go over there and do it after that, but I just as soon have it open. We're going to look at carpets and do carpets tomorrow. And then Tuesday I may be in there trying to figure out what else to do. I don't know where my big carpet machine is. Where is it? Is it possible it's over there in that downstairs room?
No. We have never had a real big one.
Yes, I did. I had one. Although it didn't work that well. So where it went, I don't know. But I don't even know where the small one is. It's not here. So it is highly possible it's over there downstairs in that room. And a small one would do me for stains. That's all I need. Is to treat it with chemical, douse it with water, and suck it back out. Come to think of, a shop vac would do the same fucking thing. But the shop vac shop vac would be easier, wouldn't it?
Unless you want to try to rinse it afterwards.
No, I'm not trying to rinse it. You
Get
treat
the chemicals off.
treat the thing, and then you dose it with water, and you suck it back out. And then you dose it with water, and you let it dry out. And if you have to, you go through with your hand sprayer, and you spray the whole flippin' thing with hydrogen peroxide, not bleach, just in case for any molds. And that'll do it. They'll fix it. Or rubbing alcohol. Pretty cool, huh? And that's it. It's cured. That's what we were talking about there. I said, no, there's some tricks. There's a couple of chemicals that can do that. Some stuff with hydrogen peroxide. He says, well, have you ever thought of this? No, we've used it and it's worked. Oh, well, that's good to know. Okay. If I could get an industrial jug of Pro-Solve or Solve, and it's a carpet spray, and it really does go the distance. It does all sorts. It works well as a degreaser. I've used it here upstairs, and it has worked well. And you actually don't have to rinse it. That's the cool part. You put it on, and you work it a bit, and you blot it, and it lifts. And it's. I wish I could think of what the hell. There was a chemical we used to get that you could drink, and then they outlawed it. Nobody's sure why they outlawed it, because it was, the hospitals used it, everybody used it, because it was about the safest thing on the market, and it was, and I said to Tony, I said, what I'm talking about is clear. It looked like water, had no smell. I know what you're talking about, blah, blah. I said, well, what's it called? It was, this goes back 20, 30 years. But then again, keeping in mind, they have outlawed a lot of kooky things. You cannot buy a diaphragm as a woman in Canada. Apparently, they're not safe. But you can get a piece of covered rubber metal to have inserted in your uterus. Did you like being over there today? Okay, so there's a lot of strange things that go on. Did you like vacuuming for a change?
Change.
It's kind of different, wasn't it? I can't imagine you pulling this off with furniture in there, but you managed to be cool. So I'm really impressed. She just smacked that one.
Yeah.
She just smacked him again. I don't want to be bothered. Leave me alone. I had hoped you would go out front, pick a bunch of those stones up and stuff, and we'll get them tossed over off of the walkway and get it swept, and I don't know, just some of the garbage out there tidied up, and I don't know, whatever. And I'm hoping he's not going to fuss with me about, still haven't signed anything, so he hasn't been here. Fuck. Assuming you're gonna die before I am, so I need this on tape. It was really good you were there today. I don't know if I should be calling him, maybe. I am not doing that well over there. I wrote this stuff out with Dan. I said, you better read me what I said. I don't know. She put on his glasses. God, I hate being old too. And I told him, like I told you earlier, I said, this has all really affected me. I'm not doing well. I don't feel well. And when I said to him, I said, you know, I just keep shaking. When I get over here and upstairs, I just start to shake. And you know what Linda's been living through? You know what? It's just been fucking hell over there.
You know, because of one guy.
This is wrong. I did pretty good this morning. I got up at 3:30.
Yeah.
And then I laid there for a bit. Remember, I went to bed at 11.
No.
I don't just take you out tape. I laid there a bit, and I was going to try to stay in bed till 6. It didn't work, and I got up at 4:45, and I went upstairs, and I played with Facebook, and I posted shit, and if you even looked, you would find what I posted you for your birthday, but that's beside the point, you haven't. And I was actually really happy. And yeah, I think that's the word, happy, that you were going to go over there with me today. Okay, well, I don't know if I thought that it was like, oh, we're a team again, it's all going to happen, or if it was just, it's been really bad over there for the last 2 weeks. I'm not well going over there. Okay. And the whatever that happens upstairs is so bad. I walk away and I want to vomit, and I do vomit, and I have migraines, and I'm shaking, and I feel like I'm drunk. And by the way, I've had 2.5 glasses of wine. I ain't drunk yet.
Well, you ain't sober either, so.
Well, let's put it this way. I really feel like I'm drunk. And I walk away from there, and it is overwhelming. Okay, so thank you for going over there, and I don't know where I was going with this. Are we there yet? And you said what? Is he really? It's not jumping. And look at that don't want mine over here yet. Okay. I really don't. Put mine over there, please. And I don't think I'm going to build you anything yet with that. I've got to go to the bathroom, Tim. We're going to turn some lights out. And this is my magic moment of saying, oh my God, it's quiet moment. So kill some lights, and I don't know why this is not playing, but it's not. Oh, well, that would be a good reason. Shit. Gunner wants to come out again. Oh, got it. Hang on. Hi. Oh, what's up? Oh, god damn it. Here. Happy birthday. You know what? The world is fucked, my friend. Okay, that's the bottom line.
It's not cool, but it's better than nothing, right? Look at me. What are they?
Don't you think some of them will be envious when they see the size and understand the value of this cake?
Whole things. Okay. That's nice.
I suppose so. What is more important to you?
Good going, Nia. What did you do? Come on, Nia. I've got to fix this now. Take this. Sit up and play with the camera. God fucking we have a problem now, okay? Oh, God fucking damn it. I wonder why I don't watch this. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. We have a bit of a problem, Tim. Like, a big fucking problem. Oh, God fucking damn. Okay, why don't you go put this on pause while I rebuild things here, okay? This is...
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, well, I think it's okay that she was there for a little bit. Just pat her and tell her she's a good girl, okay?
That has to have that added to it tomorrow, and then it has to go into containers. You have got 2 meals to eat. That we may just dump one of it and pull some of it out. Or I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. I think you'll poison yourself by leaving it for 3 days. So you saying I wasn't hungry doesn't cut it. It actually doesn't, Tim. Part and parcel of what is going on with your condition is you have to eat whether you want to or not. Nodding your head doesn't cut it, because we've been over this conversation.
There's just times when I don't want to eat.
Too bad. Too bad.
You killed him.
He wants to get up on the bed,
Then he tried to rape.
and then he's not sure if he should fight with me with tail. You should be watching this.
That's a pity. And where were you?
Boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna go check him out. Uh-oh. I'm gonna see what that is. That's cool. Oh. This is pretty cool, Tim. This is pretty cool.
What is it?
He just had a drink of water and noticed Nia over it. Now he's looking at the food bowl. And he can't jump up from the bed. He knows that. He doesn't have enough food. I've got him in this area to sort of say, oh, what is that? Oh, they don't like that. That's a big thing of water. Scared the heck out of him.
Well, yeah.
Well, it did. I know. There's so much to learn. Wow. Oh, Lady Gray's up now. I'm gonna what they make of the fact that I have one of them out at a time. I wish
What's everybody else off?
well, everybody else is watching, but Mia's peeking at him around the box, and he's just sitting there going, oh, what do I do now? What do I do now? Go look. They let him have a little more lead. There. Oh, now you see, oh, Mia's over there now. Nia can walk real fast and you can't. I think it's really cool the way Nia isn't aggressive with him. He kind of toys with him. Here, I'll just go around here, and I'll sit over here and watch.
She shouldn't be doing that. She should be on that side and this one back over that away.
Boy. Yeah.
Bathtub is gone, and the marble thing are at least gone. This is just one little step at a time. Like, just constant one little teeny step at a time. I don't know what to do with the ceramic tiles. Do you know what that's going to cost to dump? About $250, weight-wise.
What?
There's an entire goddamn closet of them, boxes. And I've got Ryan hopefully on board for Saturday, because if we have to, they will come downstairs into the garage and maybe Dan can find somebody to take them. Linda said to me, oh, you just keep moving stuff from one spot to the other. I said, I know, but it's getting closer to the road. And I think he would be okay with me saying, can we just pile them here? Because we could pile them near the thing that Ben does the break-in on, and he'll never break in. There, I'm sure they've got a use for right now. I don't think I can get them into the back room. It will be enough to get 5 bifolds in there. It's tight, but it can be worked with. I don't know what we're going to do about Dan using it as a workshop. It would really need to be cleaned out. And then I said, I don't know if I want to clean it out. The wood that I would have put on the fucking walls that were beat up is in that room. There's all sorts of stuff. And I said to Linda, I said, see, it's here. Look, plywood and, oh yeah. I said, that's what this was for. This was to keep some of those materials, so it's here. It would be a place to store the paint. And at least get it down there. And other than that, I've got one wall area, and I actually have paint in there. That's probably good. An entire 5-gallon bucket of probably what was on already. I was sure it was in there, but we had no light in there, and I didn't know what to do with it. And I found it today. So it's a really interesting day. I've got painting to do over there tomorrow. It means I'm leaving here at 9:30. It gives me almost 2 hours to do the stairwell with the dicking around I want to do. Maybe go and get something picked up for something else that has to go in. And maybe I'll get his door painted. I want to paint that exterior door. I'm having a terrible time opening that lock though. Dan said to me, so I don't get it. I said, no, there's a trick. I think you got to pull on the door to make it unlock, or any number of things. And I do have a key for their inside lock door, but it's not good. The frames are really in a bad way. I need Tony over there to say, can we bang at them? Can we do something? What can we do to make this move better and open and close better? We can't on the one on the garage. He barely got the frame rebuilt. But the inside passage door, which is also considered a fire stop if need be, which is what it is, because it's you know, a clad metal. The frame is really, it's tighter and wonkier than shit. And that's because Ben kicked the shit out of it. With it, there's dings all over it. Hammer marks everywhere. I can't imagine living in a household with somebody doing this stuff. Linda was really nice. She hugged me today. I said to her, I said, oh, come here. And she said, you're doing okay. You're doing okay. I can't believe what you've managed to do. I thought it was a write-off. Like, Linda, I'm emotionally a basket case. I do know it's been hard here. I realize that on every level of my being. And for the last 2 to 4 years, I've said, well, it's kind of in their household. I haven't known what to do. I'm the landlord. What can I do? Because I couldn't evict the one without the other having to leave, and he didn't want to leave, and now we're around and around and around and around in circles. And anyway, I need to get a rental agreement drawn up with Ryan and Dan. I don't know. I'll turn this off. I bet I didn't have this on. We have a problem. I bet I didn't have this on. We have a problem. I bet I didn't have this on. We have a problem. Oh, Jesus Christ. I've had this on the patio. I'm gonna go try. My camera's not a different battery. This should not have been on the patio. It really shouldn't have. God damn. It just doesn't end. All of it just continues and continues and continues. This may be battery. I'm assuming it is. Okay, I'm assuming it's battery. Thank bloody fucking God. Okay, so I'll put this back on. It's been hell, holy hell over there. I am a tired lady. I get to go and do 4 or 5 hits today. Tomorrow, I may actually accomplish something. Mostly I drove back and forth from there to wherever.
Too.
Oh, can you guys just chill? That's fine. We'll try another one in an hour. So, thank you for dealing with that. Turn this off for a minute. When you send to 111 at telus.net,
Yeah.
you really should look and make sure it says TELUS. The other is just TLUS. Although if you sent it, it will stay in the send box, meaning I could still get at it. Okay? Cool. One, two, three, four. My bright idea is I want the ladder and 2 boxes here, because they're my rust coat paints. And other than that, I want all the vinyl packed into a box or put downstairs in that back room. And then we'll figure it out in the spring, or at least it's there. Shit, Tim, if I could have got at it, I would have just fucking put wood up on goddamn walls. Wow, eh? Yeah. And just go grab the chunks. And Linda's going, paneling! I was sure it was in here. But we had a real time getting the door open, Dan and I. And then we couldn't get the lights to work. And today I said to Linda, because I was just still there, and I said, okay, this is what we're going to do. What are you going to do? I says, we're going to try the key on that door. What key? Well, all these keys. And they're probably old sets. I thought I had a key to that door, to that inside door. I could have sworn I did.
Then I thought we changed it.
No, I didn't. So my only other bright idea is to take my keys, my master bag over and check them, because I would be able to recognize what's on what. I've just got these little things that say, oh, that was the original Paula. Or this, you know, that I would... But that's more dicking around right now, isn't it? That's a good hour and a half to do all of that. So I got the inside door. We got the back door open again. I did get it shut and locked. And I said to Dan, please leave the inside one unlocked. I'm not going in there. Good, 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 because this is where we're going to get the bifolds when Ryan gets here, and we're going to do whatever else we're going to do. And maybe I don't see a lot of stuff in there to say, here, I want to trash it. I mean, we're talking chunks of plywood and sheathing and like 4 pieces of drywall. You know, there it was. In fact, what's in there that would go in the garbage would go in garbage bags. Like out of the drawers. Clean the fucking drawers out. Just empty them out and throw the shit out. But there are 2, 3, 5 gallons of paint in there that I bet you are still good. Well, the reason I say they're still good is because it never froze. It never freezes in there. It never gets over hot. It's just older paint. That means that if you can get it to mix up, you may end up with a sediment on the bottom, like little gunkies, or have to strain it. And I bet you it would do wood. It'll do wood anyway. We know that. If it wouldn't do walls, it would do wood. And it would do walls if it had glump put in it, which is basically your mud mix. So now you got stucco. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, well, it might actually do the side, which is in a really bad way. There is grease and crap up and down that wall where Ben had all the crap stored. And this should be a cream white gray or something like it. That would do it, wouldn't it? Okay, well, there you go. So my estimate is what I've got left over in paint that I bought new, I will have a good year. It will go the distance. We don't have to put it down there right away. We could wait until like February, March. It would sit upstairs in the back room that Ryan wants to take over his bedroom in a corner. And the amount of heat that's going to be on it is not going to hurt it. Or it goes into the garage. Can you just get these 2 5-gallons down there, and I'm sure Dan will live with it. Because the forward part of the garage might be warmer than the back room. Like, but Tim, that garage downstairs gets pretty fucking cold, just short of freezing. And I have paint that has lasted 7 years. That's a long time. 10 years. That's a long time. So we're just working through all of it, and I would have stayed and painted today, but I didn't feel like coming home to change to go back and try to do that. I did a bunch of other shit, and I really, if I'm going over there, I need to be in work mess, and then take a pair of boots and this to put over top. The worst is my pants just look like absolute hell.
I told you.
I could tell you all about the school ground today, and that was fun.
Oh, this is a mess. We gotta clean this up.
You could be there a while at this rate. She is. She's pulling it out and licking it and cleaning it. No, don't be eating it. You could smile. I think you are. Oh, shit. Oh, there. No, she is. She's screaming.
She's licking it forward and flicking it, and oh yes, it's such a mess. But oh gosh, I tell you, and he's got knots in it and everything. Yeah. Oh my good grief. Maybe you got food in it. That's what's wrong. Oh, she's really concerned. You do know that, don't you? Yeah. Oh, she is. Talk about concern. Yeah, what a mess. You tell him he should do this more often. You know, smiling. Chomp, chomp. Pull it forward. It's like through the teeth. They're each getting about an eighth of a cup. Wow. Wait a minute.
You want to get up?
No, about a quarter of a cup.
You've been a good boy.
Two of them really more than one.
Well, maybe, but there's about a good cup in there and a little bit.
It does.
So then we just say, okay, you each. Tim, a quarter cup is what an adult cat should have a day. That's why you cannot be overfeeding these guys.
What do you mean?
And I know they're growing kittens, so this is their big moment to like do a pig out.
You've made yourself very strong.
But I don't have any.
Perhaps not.
The other stuff won't be thawed, and there's enough to do that with more chicken and kibble tomorrow night. And then they can have the both.
What do you know about that?
And she's got that downstairs. She's got kibble tonight. Or chicken. I don't know what she's got. I can't remember. She didn't finish all the chicken. I actually think that she's feeling well fed. Like, you know, when we first started, she just devoured everything that he gave her. And now she's, you know, she eats a fair amount, and there might be a little bit left in the bowl. That's not because it's bad. I think that's a good sign. Yeah. Okay, I'm full.
Wow,
God, listen to you guys crunch.
But I have been a warrior all of my life. Many years I sailed with Lord Harrison.
I'll go bother
and fought battles against the Eastlanders.
You could bring him up and we'll put him in bed, okay?
My youth.
Great.
And though I fought with them in the
Get in here, and I'll talk to you over here. Which one are you? Oh, it's either Spitfire or who's in the bathroom. Oh, Spitfire's in the corner. You should know that she is that black. She's blacker than even Little Prince. Yes. So there's everybody. There's Gunner. Gunner's going, I had some more eats. They ate some more. And she's the one who trashes the towel. Because she has again. There's very little towel, but I take it it's warm enough in here, and she's still fighting with it. No wonder it's a mess. Oh, you're such a Twinkie. My Gunner. You know, he would go and cuddle up with me and go to sleep tonight. I just know that. Actually, I think one of the three would, but she's a whole other issue. She would be an issue to settle. But you know what? What Spitfire did, I was surprised how she cuddled up and was like, I'm gonna go to sleep now. And Little Prince will do it. But she's the one who woke them all up. What are you doing in the new kitty litter? He's trying to go poo. Over there, Tim. I'm having some issues with the sink running slow, which wouldn't surprise me. I gotta go that away. Based on the weather, and as I'm wiping it up and cleaning up, because there's some paint splatters, the back of it's weak. So this is about the same time that I really am not feeling good, okay? I've been up and down ladders and a whole lot of things. So I said, okay, I'm going to put the drill and stuff in the van, and I'll go get the flashlight. So I'm on my back, crawling into the sink, going, well, that's bizarre. I suspect it was Kills, because it's kind of got a bit of a whitish on it. It had deteriorated bad. But with the Kills, there's no black mold. There are holes where a brace would have been. There's no brace. I have the feeling when Pete did rebuild it, he braced it. So he did a lot of things. He rebuilt across the top, he put the counter back down, and he braced underneath. Who would yank the brace against the back edge?
why.
Well, the big question is why. The big question is why there was talcum and cornstarch, or what might have been grout. Ryan said that. He said it was like cornstarch. It just started to set up. Who would put that in a bathtub? And why?
For the skin?
Those are not kids that do that. That's Ben. It's the same reason why he would walk off with the innards of the new lock. All of this is that. So there's a whole lot of why. Why? It's kind of like, why would he take the faucet apart rather than telling me, and then go and spend a bunch of parts and almost trash the entire faucet and use pliers on it? Why? Why would he allow the roof to leak for 6 months? Why? Like none of this makes any sense. Why would you bring in a bathtub that you're going to put in that won't fit the fucking room? Why? Why would you bring in a marble countertop that only happens to weigh 800 pounds with 2 sinks that goes over top of the toilet? Why? So the question is consistently, why? Why would you have rooms full of garbage?
He's been doing that ever since he moved in there.
Well, he's been doing a lot of junk and busted stuff. Why would you bring into a house mildewed wood? Why would you let your children hot knife in their bedrooms at 10 years old? Why would you see what I mean by why? There's a lot of whys here. Why? Well, I've got somebody coming in to look at it. I have the feeling I might be able to fix it myself. I don't know if I can. I could use somebody to crawl under there and do it, but I don't know if Ryan can. I don't think it's a big fix, because the faucet is still holding. But I would like to get it secured so it stays holding, because of what Pete did. A can of Kills and a couple pieces of wood tossed in there reinforced might take it forward for 10 years if nobody was jumping up and down on it and in the sink. So that's the next thing, and then I can talk about the slow drains and maybe or not put something down that I think it may. They weren't running slow 2 weeks ago, so this may have to do with the weather in that area. I should talk to Linda and say, what's it like downstairs? Because right now what's going on with our water pressure and our drain systems and a lot of things may have to do with, who knows. But I've done the stairwell. And I spent more money and ended up with plastic stuff, but they're holding more for me, and I make it another 12 feet. It cost me $30. But I will have backup at that point. And I can't get the rods. I don't know where the rods are. The rods might be downstairs in that room. I thought I kept them. I thought I did. Or Ben threw them out. So I took the fucking eyelets out, which took 45 minutes to get the eyelets out, with a pair of needle nose that are not even good needle nose, but they're in the van, thank God. They're a pair of real crap ones. There's no cutters on them, but they will go the distance to start to turn things. Actually opened a can of 5-gallon paint for me. I couldn't believe it. So they're good things. And I spent another $20 just getting somebody to cut some metal. It's the same thing that you would use on the older shelving with the little thingies with the plank. I own a bunch of them here. I don't know where they came from. I think they came from Steve originally. About 100 of them. I used them in there to redo the stairs with a runner across it. Because if you drop it in, I didn't have to paint them. They were in beautiful shape. Now they're a little rusty because they've been outside. So I painted the fucking things, and 2 drywall screws will lock it in. That was easy. Okay, so we're doing that. I put in a piece of trim that is or isn't very pretty and came to the conclusion I don't like the way the wall looks. So I said, now what do I do? So out comes the putty knife with the little bit of mud I got, and I slap some on there, and if you take a dry brush and you just go like this, you end up with these, you know, swirls that you're going to paint over. It'll have a little bit of a texture. So it's like these little bits of accent. And it hides a lot of bad stuff. But the kitchen sink is the next issue. The bathroom, I'd like to do something with a few of those tiles. And my other thing is I would like to do the bathtub, but I don't know what to paint it with. You can't get melamine right now. There's no melamine. It don't exist. So it's a strange world, and basically my only other bright idea is to try rust coat. I'm not sure if I'm at that point yet. If it was mine, I would do it. I would have it tinted to the same color, roughly a gold. And then I would give it a real thin coat. And then I would say, don't nobody put bleach or comment on it. Wipe it out. Just wipe it out carefully. And you never know, I might be able to do this with Ryan. He might be okay with that. Don't use Mr. Clean on it. Don't do this, that, or the other thing. It's not cool, but if it's rust coat and you actually keep your bathtub clean, go the distance for fucking years. Well, it's almost a raw tub, so of course it would bond. Well, fine. It needs a real thin coat, though. Just enough to seal it again, which is all I would want to do with it. And seal it up and say, now, you have to work with the bathtub like this. It will go the distance. You're not going to get water leakage, but you're going to have to wipe down after you're done. You're going to have to clean up after yourself. And let them play and go and open that up and put yours in a nuke for a minute or two. Okay? So it's almost ready to go. They're just gonna wander around and bother Missy. That's what they're doing. They won't go very far. And they got a leash in case we lose them. Oh, that was fun. Slide on my back. I said that to Chris, you know, if little, like Lady Grey, she should be with nice children who just run her non-stop till she falls. Oh, one of those kittens. Oh, yeah. I said all she wants to do is jump around and play. Jump around and play. Jump around and play. And Little Prince is pretty cool. He actually does well traveling. That's kind of cool. I did pick the right one. But Spitfire and Gunner, and those are the two she likes on the page. And she says, oh, Gunner? Oh, he's incredible. I said, do you see that? Yes. So I told her stories about him. I said, sitting up on the, oh, I saw that. I said, yeah, he can jump it. And he has to sit on, you know, where there's this box with a blankie on it that he has to sit there an hour. And like the other night, he's going to get off, drop the butt, take a look at you. Like, that makes him a very communicable cat, or a teaching. You can do a relationship with that. And I mean, there's cats that are just cats and all they want to do is play or chase mice, or that's cool, that's fine too. But Spitfire, I think, is the same way though. I think she could do the same thing. She just cuddles up in my arms, looks at me like I am about to learn everything in your brain. Thank you. That would be cool. That would be cool. I said to Chris, I said, you know, a couple of them have real potential to be like familiar cohorts. Gunner would be a cohort. I don't know if he'd be a familiar. Spitfire could be a familiar. And I don't know about Little Prince yet. But Lady Grey is just our entertainment, okay? That's it. You know, we'll just dance around for a bit. Anyway, it doesn't seem to stop over there, Tim. It's just one thing after another.
And I don't know what else I'm going to find. I don't know if the washing machine is working. I haven't even tried it. That scares me too. It is highly possible it is not. What happens if it floods as a result? What else has he done there? I personally think a lot of these things were planned. And I don't know if there's any way to prove that. I don't think there is. Although Chris said to me, she says, but I don't get it. Somebody who would cut the hydro off on whoever else was there. I said, well, that's the premeditated. This was premeditated. And he screwed the window shut downstairs? Yep. So there's a whole lot of strange stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. And so I have to be over there at 9:15 again. And that's fine. If I am, I can do some touch-up of paint and whatnot, and still I wear my paint clothes and go to the school and show up. And hope to God this flew as a sick day. Because having to come and go when I felt like I am, it's not been cool. But then again, I don't know if I could have walked the playground
And
either.
she thinks of you as daddy.
Or standing up has been
If
bad
you're not
enough.
daddy, you're uncle. You are obviously part of the tribe. And what Missy got out of the box, why? Because they're driving.
No, she got out of the box and then they went in.
They do understand us as a tribe. We are a group, even if we're doing it odd. I said that to Chris. If I had more time, and I don't know if cats really should have more time than dogs. Dogs require a good 20 minutes a day, or you've got a problem.
Yeah.
The more time you can spend with them, the better it gets. So if you can do 40 minutes, you're probably great. Cats need probably that too. And I said to her, we are an hour or two by the time we get done with the kittens and Nia and everybody. She says, well, it's better than nothing. And I said, well, don't report me to the SPCA. I told her about this. I said, do you know my rabbit cage? Did you see it? She saw it on Facebook. She says, no. She says, I'm worried about that they're warm and fed and loved. I said, well, I think they are, because they're my only thing to make me happy. She offered to get me more kitty kibble. And I told her that what we really could use is kitty litter. And that's not really a shoebox, longer than a shoebox. I said, like a Tupperware longer than a shoebox? Oh, yeah, that works. I said, yeah, I got a bunch of them at Value Village. And so I can change them out and rinse them. But these guys are only good for 3 days right now with it. Well, do you scoop it? It don't matter. They pee. Oh, yeah. And the biggie is a clay one. I said, if you want to donate, I am just overwhelmed. But please get the clay stuff, because they at least will use it. And furthermore, I told her about the home hardware one. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I said, the minute it got wet on their little paws, it was like there was cement all over the inside of the cage. What? I said, well, I don't just leave it. I told her what I do, right? I told her I'd take pictures and post it, and tag her. I said, I don't just leave it there. I have cardboard on the bottom, like box, and then I cardboard around the back sides of it, so if they kick stuff, it doesn't end up behind it. Oh, I understand. Like, she gets it. And Tim, it looked like somebody had been walking through cement.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. They're just... You're all a bunch of Twinkies. Okay, so let's speak to entertain me, because I have to put them in bed and get the other two out, and they're just... They got a box to play with. They're so happy.
Stop bringing down the rabbits.
Why are things like they are over there?
Because he didn't give a shit about anything. Except drugs.
Or why would he do some of the things he did? To get even?
in his right mind, he wouldn't have.
Or maybe this is what he always has been like, who knows? Chris, when I said to her, I said, it's bizarre. The word narcissist comes to mind. I don't know what to make of it. And she said, no, there's a sadistic kind of twist to this, which is what I feel like. I don't know. It's just. And then she said, he doesn't think about anybody but him. That is it, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Well, it's funny that she would say that because Linda has said the same for the last year or so. Ben only thinks about himself. He don't care about anybody else. It's all to benefit Ben forward. That's why he does this and this. And so hearing it the second time, I think, wow, that makes sense. I don't know. I'm just so overwhelmed with it, Tim. Although at the same time, it actually doesn't look that bad. In fact, my little sculpted things kind of add to it. I have not been pleased with the way some of the mudding turned out. Just because I haven't. The one bedroom with a few little scars, as long as it's fucking gray, so what? But coming into the entryway and in the dining room, and it really should look okay.
Yeah.
And it actually adds to it. Getting those walls, coming in with that dingy, dirty green.
Yeah.
It's not bad with it up top. It's now all that wonderful. God, Tim, that paint is incredible. Like, it's actually thick enough to fix small problems in the walls. So I went halfway up. That's why I took that piece of cedar, which I found. I was sure there was a piece almost long enough. It's not quite long enough. So that's okay. I put it in as tight as I could towards the forward wall, and I've got about yay much at the edge, which is actually good. Linda said, well, it don't fit. And I said, well, you know what? Here's the other thing. If it's right there, when you come in, hitting it can pop it. So there's that much. So then I thought, what am I going to fucking do? I said, well, I'll fucking paint the goddamn thing, because then I put a couple of nails and screws in it, and it cracked. Now what? I'll fill it and paint the fucking thing. Well, I don't like the edge yet, because remember, it's got a paint mark. So it's like, okay, what would I do at home? Well, I've got drywall mud. So I used it with, the swirls, and then when you take, as it starts to set up, just before it's dry, you take your brush and you start going like this, and it stuccos it. So you've got a few swirls and stuccos. So as you're coming up, that wall up about, halfway down has got this line that comes in with this little bit of accent. Going into the kitchen does it as well, because that one is trashed. He kicked the shit out of it. I tried to fill it, and it didn't come out too clean, even on the beading. Now what do I do? Well, now we've got a little bit there. And we've got a little bit on the other wall. So when you come in, there's these little accent thoughts. And it's not, like a pristine wall, but at the same time, it's clean and it's almost attractive now. Like once it's painted, it'll be like, oh, a little accent. Tim, my stairwell, I did 12 years ago, and I've never redone it. And the man who put that together said to me, what are you going to do? And I said, oh, fucking hell if I know. Well, what if and there were 2 buckets of mud out back that we'd salvaged from somewhere. I said, you know what? I should stucco it. Oh, that would work, and paint it. I said, I'll mix the fucking paint in it. He just looked at me and I went, wow. So I didn't go all the way to the ceiling. because that was paintable with brush and I was up on a ladder. But up about, you know, when you're on the stairs about to this much, in order to fix anything with, because we never taped. I was never taped. Ever. It was drywall, never taped. So now what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to take this really great paint mess mix and I'm just going to start playing with it. And it would roll. If you rolled it, it would go smooth. But if you pulled it up like this, you'd get glunkies and then you would... So I have a textured stairwell. It's gorgeous. And I've never, ever had to repaint it. It was mud and a heavy grade, probably a good paint in those days. And it was a semi-gloss. And nobody's smoking in that area or otherwise. It's really gone the distance. So we're doing that over here, and that's why I thought I need to get the kitchen up and feasible. A backsplash would do it. If I didn't do the full thing in it, I could do it halfway. I know there's a plank here. And that would make a difference. And that would be okay, because I've got kind of wood in some places and, you know, whatever. It's eclectic, but I'm sure it looks better than it did. I have one or two switch covers that are broken. They're not a big deal to be broken. I changed one out today out of one of the back room areas.
There were a couple of outlet covers that were broken as well.
Well, I realize that, and I probably own them here. So why am I going to go buy them? I say to Ryan, look, here's your basic living area, and anything else we'll find along the way. It's possible there are some down in that room. There should be. I need this on tape to remind me what I said. And I gotta go pee. And mew. Well, we'll just tell you I peed my pants several times today because that's where I am out. It's not good. She is my, what's another word for Rachel?
Envoy.
That's the word I'm thinking. She's my envoy. She's my Earl. Mew is the Earl here. Oh, look at Lady Grey. She's listening close. Because you know what? We were going to call you Freya. Or something like it. So you know what I mean. Mew is listening like you wouldn't believe. Oh, Mew is like, oh, listen, she's talking about me. Yes, Mew, you are the Earl. Don't you touch my camera, you little turd butt. You're a turd butt. So Mew is my Earl. Oh, and I'm the Queen. There's a difference, isn't there? Yes, there is.
The camera.
My camera's fine for me. And you know what? She does need some of this too. She is so photogenic. Her eyes, Chris said that, she said, oh, that little kitten. I said, yeah, I'm talking about photogenic. Her eyes, her face, it's just, I can't goof the picture. Oh, she's watching. She's watching. Oh, and there's Gunner, who's beside himself because he's not out up on his ledge. I told Chris about that, and she says, well, he's just surveying the territory. I loved that because it was like there's the kingdom. Yeah? Aww. And they need some of this. With the, here, I'm just going to hold you.
Give some just to go to the box.
What? It's fine. That's fine. Let her do it. Let her do it. Let me do it. Just let her do it. She is not doing anything evil. She hasn't done hard claws. She just hisses. And look at this one. I'll get in there too.
Now she's being nasty.
Well, now she's being a bitch. That's because I told her
Everybody
she's
can
in
play
the
for a
row.
minute or two, and you guys are hungry. I know you're hungry.
Okay,
It's not
you.
you want out, you're
Would
hungry.
you put the oranges over someplace out of the
Boo-boos.
way?
When did they
Six
polish
of them?
that off? About 10 o'clock this morning, right?
Probably.
They're hungry. This is supper time, 6 o'clock. So they get fed at 6 and again around 7, which is about every 12 hours rather than every 4 hours. So I'm hoping there's enough in there to keep everybody happy. I might add a teaspoon of kibble just to keep them going for the night, because they were fussing at 4 in the morning, whether you knew it or not.
Yeah, I was awake at 2:30.
Yeah, well, they were fussing. And I think it was because they were hungry again.
Nia man. This is the magic shirt.
You are more
And they polished all the
handsome in your
kibble off.
photos.
Oh, yeah. Talk to me about handsome.
And you have no trace of Cuban accent.
Yeah, it's called trade.
Yeah, so if I had that, I don't really have to worry about it. I could do it myself. I can caulk it and put that in. I could do it, but I need him to rebuild it so it's not moving. Thank you. Everybody's hungry. No kidding. You know what? I'm not a bad dame. I'm a wolf in charge of a bunch of cats. Yeah, go figure. It's nice to see the little village. It's actually kind of nice to see the little village. We were supposed to do Christmas. Aren't you glad we did Christmas in October?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Is that the tractor bottle I just bought?
No, it's on the floor. So, what's your problem?
It can't be worth you that much.
Well, clean it out and throw it out, all right? When we get through this, I'm going to get you to build something else with squash and sausage and I don't know what. All right? Because what I'm bringing in kooky deli meats are going to the cats. That's the bottom line. Well, there will be hamburger to put in it or who knows what. And the eggs right now that you're going to feed them are only 3 weeks old. By the way, the container is real wet and it's not very stable. Okay? But it will feed them for another 2 days. So be it. And
Thank God you're come.
if they have not finished that,
No, I never
you don't
doubted
put that
you.
in.
But others,
That's
our
the
own
bottom line.
youngest brother, went to mercy.
They have to
He
finish
was always the
everything
one to
before
deliver.
that goes in.
Our parents were drowned in that burn.
And I probably shouldn't have put
Where are the
kibble in, but
heathens
I
now?
did. Because
Only
they
one
did. They
pass,
just
2 days away.
irritated me to no
And the
end last
forces are
night.
ready armed.
I finally
Yes,
muted it.
if you are ready to lead them.
Because I'm trying to
I'll bring
sleep
out
and
the
I'm
great
listening to
house.
them fuss
Defend
and
our
you
kingdom
squall
and our homeland.
and you go, you, that's enough.
And there's no man better
And
Lord
I
Applewood.
just really
The
needed
poets
to
sing your
sleep,
battle
Tim.
praises in the halls.
That's because I paid them.